then when you look at the soil itself, it's actually frozen solid. Oh, it's -2 degrees outside, give or take. But here in the greenhouse, apparently it's 20 degrees. Oh man, this place is an absolute mess, guys. Yeah, been very busy. Haven't been able to actually do much in the garden, especially as it's been so cold. Oh no, my avocado plant has been absolutely frozen. The leaves undoubtedly are gonna fall off. It was doing so good, but I think Sophia left the door of the greenhouse open, and it must have frozen overnight. Then again, it's been so cold that that might have happened anyway. Who knows? We've got some of our bushes that we brought in over winter. This one is a blueberry bush, which I'm hoping to plant out. I can see that the bulbs, the buds shall I say, are already starting to come up on this blueberry bush. This is our first blueberry plant, so can't wait to get that planted. We also had some of these which I've never seen before. Picked them up, I think it was at Home Bargain. I don't know how you say this. Joannis Bear? I'm just gonna butcher that. So yeah, if you know what this is all about, just let me know. I just thought it was quite interesting. Hopefully that will kick on. I can see as well new buds starting. So yeah, it's a taste that spring is on its way. I do need to clean up in the greenhouse and sort of add some manure to this soil in here, because before you know it, things will start warming up. These were some pepper plants that we had. I just left them in their pots, and obviously they kind of just died down over the winter. Got some spinach in here, which we harvested some from, but again, I mean, that's done surprisingly well considering how cold it's been. And we had some Jerusalem artichokes, which we didn't pick off the vine. We decided to leave. It's a bit of an experiment to see how well they would keep by staying on the vine, and if you ask me, they've done pretty good. They haven't shriveled up, which is what typically happens once you sort of take them off the vine and bring them inside. So this might be a great way to store them. Whoops. So yeah, we can get these cleaned up and probably still have them in some meals. The kale has done really well considering, but yeah, probably have to cut these down this year and put some new ones in the ground. We had some beetroot leaves, which we've been harvesting, using as sort of winter greens, which is an absolutely fantastic way of making sure that your greens go a long way, guys. But yeah, this is winter in the garden. Everything is frosted over, frozen. Got some ice on there. Yeah, winter is certainly here, guys. This is the water in our water butt. I was curious to check this to see whether or not it was frozen over. And yeah, it certainly is. Well, at least the top half. You can see some of the water's melting on the bottom. I wonder if it's completely frozen. I wonder. I'm gonna take that as a firm yes. See, I would have thought that, yeah, it's not completely frozen. There's parts inside which aren't frozen, but clearly the top and the bottom are. Oh gosh, have I left that open? I hope I've not left that open. Anyway, yeah, that's what's up. So, yeah, guys, gonna start sowing our seeds now for spring. You can see the shed is absolutely covered in ice. But our shed is holding up well, guys. It's been over a year now since we've built the shed base. Apart from moss growing, which is almost inevitable really, it's holding up quite well. We managed to collect water from it as well, which is great. Again, this is going to be frozen solid. Wow, that one's even more frozen. In fact, this whole thing is frozen. That is so cool. We did our own DIY guttering, which we got from somebody, a roofer who was giving away these pieces of guttering down pipes. It's a great way to save when it comes to putting a guttering on your greenhouse. All the strawberries undoubtedly are frozen as well. I still didn't manage to get these pots that we made up from the runners. A lot of them are actually frozen into the ground with the roots going in, so I'm gonna have to, once spring sort of comes and things start to warm up a bit, I'm gonna have to separate these little plants and we'll end up having tons of strawberry bushes, as you can imagine. I'm just so impressed with how well this Swiss chard does in the freezing, like literally sub-freezing temperatures. And this thing, it just bounced back like nobody's business. If it wasn't for all the slugs eating these leaves and damaging them, we would literally have greens like this all through the winter. So that's something I'm going to look into. But then when you look at the soil itself, it's actually frozen solid. Like, I can't even break it apart, guys. It is absolutely crazy. Even this rock. I physically can't pull this out. I'm not even trying to trick you or anything. Frozen. So yeah, that's our vetiver raised bed, which is pretty much dormant at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go back in out of this cold, guys. Just thought I'll show you all what the garden is looking like. It's a bit of a derelict wasteland at the moment, but in a few short months it will absolutely be transformed. But for now, look after yourselves, keep warm, and yeah, let's get those seeds in the seed tray so we can start the next growing season.